Okay, now let's have some fun. We're going to go over some of the other features in Batshit. Here's the way I look at it. I love mixing work and play. That's just me. I like to have fun while I work. I find this shit so fun. To me, that's what AI is all about. There's so much fun shit to do. There's so many shiny toys and gadgets and just amazing technology happening, and it's just mind blowing. I think it's awesome. People who like role play, I want Batshit to be fun for you too. And if you like to do a little bit of both while you work, you want your waifu being your assistant, I don't judge. So whether it's image generation or creativity or, you know, voice chat or testing out one agent versus another and all, all kinds of cool shit you can do with AI. That's just the artifacts feature alone is huge for that. So let's take a look at artifacts a little bit more carefully. Artifacts can be anything you want. Let's look at the image generators that I already showed you earlier. I had the agent create these. All I did was tell my agent, artifact creator skill, create me an artifact for Nano Banana, whatever it is. I'm not going to do it right now because I don't want to wait on that. You just tell your agent what you want. Your agent will build any artifact that you can think of. It could be something that calls a workflow, an NAM workflow, runs an automation, gets something back and prints it out for you and keeps track of it. It could be an artifact to dump a file at any time you want to drag a file into your RAG workflow on N8N or into a database somewhere else, Supabase, whatever it is. Drag it, it's in there, it processes. It could be a dashboard, it could be a music player. Have you checked out Pinocchio? I'm planning on integrating in a big way with Pinocchio so that you can create artifacts through Pinocchio if you've got stuff there. It can be a Comfy UI workflow. So I can say, hey, create me an artifact. I have a Comfy UI workflow already set up in my Comfy UI. I want you to make an artifact out of it so that every time I'm in Batshit, I can just use that right here in Batshit. It will call it and bring back the result. Image editing, video, creating videos, image to video, anything, a dashboard that tells you the latest news or the latest stocks or anything that you want to live in a space somewhere in the UI. I've tested this already with image editing and dashboards and RAG and all kinds of stuff. The Comfy UI workflow, Hugging Face space. I found a really cool Hugging Face space. Okay, Bob, here's a link to a Hugging Face space. I want you to turn it into an artifact. Pops the Gradio Hugging Face space right into your app. It'll hook right up to your Hugging Face API key. Boom, you can use that space anytime you want. Or I don't want to use theirs, but I want you to duplicate it so that we have our own. In case whoever made that space takes it down, let's duplicate it and do the same thing. Anything you can think of. Now, as far as where they go, this is called the panel, the side panel. That's an artifact position. What's nice about this artifact position is it stays open while you work. Your agent can call your artifacts as tools, or you can use your artifacts just how you would normally use them. Let's go to the settings for this one. So if I click here, it'll take me right to the settings for this artifact. Even though Bob created this, I can still view the settings for this. And here it is, artifacts. So here are my two artifacts. They're both published to the panel position right now. I can change the placement. No zone means it's not published, but you still have it saved. Header, let's move this one to header. So Nano Banana is now published to the header position. I'm going to now close this, and now you will see the icon move from here over to here. By the way, these are drag and drop. If you have a bunch, you can reorder them. So now here's what the header position looks like. When you click on it, it opens a big drop down. So these are great. Here's the drawer. These are great for bigger artifacts. This zone is great for like when you just have a whole bunch of shit and it's a large artifact and you want lots of space. You want lots of real estate, screen space for it. That's good to publish it up into the header position. There's another position which is really more for buttons, but let's go ahead and move this one to that. So I'm going to go to the settings. I'm going to publish this to the trigger position. Publish it to the trigger position. Now it is here. This is the trigger menu. When I click on it, it lists them. So if I were to put this one there, here, let's put this one there too. Close, edit, placement. Let's put that in trigger also. These are not ideal ones that you would put in trigger, but I'm just showing you. So now it lists them here. This is a great spot for one click. I want to click a button and have it process a workflow. Or maybe you could add something small, drag and drop a file into this spot. So it's like a compact position that it's good for small artifacts. I plan on adding a couple other zones to the UI as well. But for now, those are the 3 zones: header, trigger, and side panel. Okay? Just remember, your agent can use artifacts as tools, but you can use them as well. You can choose which artifacts each agent has access to and is able to use. That's artifacts. That's pretty cool, right? That's fun. We just had so much fun. Okay, we'll close that. Next, let's go to voice. Voice is fun. Just right off the bat, built in, I have a nice large group of built-in text-to-speech providers. If you have the API keys, they're there. I have installed 2. Let's talk about the install first. There's a skill to install text-to-speech and speech-to-text engines. Your agent can install them for you. Your agent with this skill will look and see, oh, you're on Apple Silicon Metal or you're on a PC. Here's the best version of it from Hugging Face, and we'll install the whole thing for you. And when they're done, the settings for that engine will show up. Here are all my voice engines. These are the 4 installed ones that I've installed. Chatterbox, Dots I tried out. It's very slow. It's good, but it's just very slow. And 2 different whispers. So these are speech to text. One's real time. All of the rest of the ones that you saw, going back to Global Voice, all of the rest of these are built right in to Batshit. And I'm going to keep adding more. So right out of the box, but they're all cloud, right? So if you want to pay, they're there. In-world is awesome. In-world is awesome. That's my favorite. Fish audio is my second. So those are there. You're able to just test them. I can never tell. Eleanor, what does Eleanor sound like? You want to hear? Hit play.
Hey, this is a quick voice test from Batshit.
Okay, so you can hear all the voices from all of these, but you can also add your own. But they all have a ton. 11 Labs, if you want to pay $1 zillion. OpenAI, blah, blah, blah. I won't go through all of them. Speech to text, same thing. There's a lot of built-in ones, but you can add your own, which I recommend. Why pay? Although I got to say, man, DeepGram is so fast and it's so cheap. It's like I find myself using it because it's so cheap and so goddamn fast. Okay. So you also have transcribe mode. This is what's used up here is transcribe mode. This is just what's used when you're using this. In other words, yes. Speaking right now, but I'm not actually in a voice chat, so I'm not going to hear the agent speak back. I'm too lazy to type. I hit stop. and boom, and it sends. All right. So this is actual voice chat. Let's give Bob a voice real quick. Everything's async, so you can leave while Bob's in the middle of doing shit, talking, responding. Let's give Bob a voice. Go in world, voice. Oh, come on. There's got to be a Bob. Give me a Bob. There's no Bob. Brick? Let's hear what Brick sounds like.
Hey, this is a quick voice test from Batshit.
That sounds like a Bob. We'll go with that. Okay, so Bob, what up, dog?
What up, bad fish? Bob's awake, caffeinated in spirit, and ready for whatever weird-ass testing ritual we're doing next.
And it's just listening. Sorry, we're making a video right now, Bob. You're live. Everybody's learning about Batshit right now. Say something weird. Really weird. It's not like you guys haven't.
Attention! Tiny meat wizards of the glowing rectangle. Bob has entered Goblin broadcast mode.
It's not like you haven't heard voice chat before. But if you use a real-time provider, it gets faster. You can also do true speech-to-speech. But we also have LiveKit. You can one-click install LiveKit. So then you can just turn it on. Let's see. Let's go to Bob. Bob, voice behavior, runtime. We're going to put that on LiveKit. Let's use a real-time. We'll leave that there. It is real-time. In-world's real-time. Let me do a speech-to-text that's real-time. Like I said, turn voice, speech-to-text. DeepGram's awesome, and it's real-time. Okay. Bob, now we're using LiveKit. So we're like going back and forth. That was beautifully weird, and I'm very proud of you.
Hell yeah. Thank you. Bob is honored to be live.
Oh, God, I muted you while you were talking. Sorry about that, Bob. Oh, no, I interrupted you.
Bob is honored.
Looks like Bob is hearing himself in the background. Sorry, Bob, you're hearing your own self in the background.
Bob is on, baby. The raccoon signal is live. The pixels are behaving suspiciously, and I promise not to chew through the LiveKit cables.
I have my speaker on in the back. Bob's hearing himself. But we've got real-time chat with LiveKit. It's awesome. Next, let's look at groups. Let's create a new group. In this group, I'm going to put Lucy and Bob. Each one has their own voice. Let me see what Lucy is set up for. Go to agents, Lucy's using GLM2, Bob's using ChatGPT 5.5. I'm going to go to voice, going to look at Lucy. Let's put Lucy on in-world so that they're both, you don't have to, they could be two total, actually, let's just leave them. Let's leave her on fish, okay? So we've got them both on DeepGram for speech to text, two different providers for text to speech. We're going to go to group. We have now created a group. Group, what's cool about group is it doesn't force everyone to go in turns, like first Bob, then Lucy, then me. Anyone can talk at any time so that it feels more like a real conversation. You can, though, say, hey, Lucy, don't speak unless a topic is brought up, or don't speak unless someone asks you to speak, or just stay quiet, or be balanced. You can also, in your group, choose to give someone the driver. I can make Lucy kind of the main speaker, is what that means, but I'm going to turn that off. We can give the group its own system prompt for whenever we have this group. Follow-up turns. How many times are they allowed to respond before I finally respond? It's just so they don't go back and forth forever. Avatar. I can give this group its own avatar. We'll do that again. Same thing as Bob, but whatever. Okay, so they also have their own little grid. It's not the same grid as the other grids. you can choose whether or not tools get shared with the other agents or not. So if you want Bob's tool calls to get shared with Lucy or back and forth, that's what that is. I won't go into detail about that. So now you can just have regular chat. You don't have to do voice, but I just wanted to show you. Okay, so now to start a new chat with that group, they just show up right here. By the way, I didn't mention this. If you're having a chat with Bob, I can just switch to Lucy and have Lucy pick up on the conversation at any time. You don't have to stay with one agent throughout the whole chat. But anyway, going back to new chat, this is with the group. New group. Turn on voice chat. Every time in a group one agent speaks, the other agent gets the whole chat history, but it's very token optimized. So every time someone speaks, rest assured, they're aware of what the other agent said and what I said and the whole conversation. So it's truly a three-way conversation. Agents, though, are allowed to simply opt not to speak because I gave them a method to be silent. So they're still responding behind the scenes, but with a silent marker. So you don't even notice it in chat. Let's test it. Hey, you two, I am testing out a group chat and we're doing a YouTube video right now. So I'd love it if you would both speak up and participate, and no need to be silent right away.
Hey, I'm here and ready to go. A YouTube video group watch, that sounds like a blast. Just let me know what we're watching and I'll totally chime in with thoughts and reactions. What's on the queue, Badfish?
Hell yeah, I'm here too. Drop the YouTube link or title, and I'll help react, summarize.
I don't think you two understood. We are literally making a YouTube video right this second. You are being watched by zillions and trillions of people right now. Not really. Probably like 30 people.
Oh shit, zillions and trillions? Okay, no pressure at all. Hi everyone, I'm Lucy. I'm live, I'm caffeinated, and I was definitely not prepared.
So you get the
for
idea.
this level
Group
today.
chat. Pretty cool feature. Okay, let me just tell you a couple. We're going to get the 3D goons. Icons, icon manager. You can manage your icons. Themes, we're not there yet. We will be. Local AI, if you didn't see that earlier, here's where you manage it. 3D goons. Okay, these are 3D avatars. There are two types. Advanced, if you have something in Blender, or you can use Vroid VRMs. And I don't want to say they're not advanced. They're just not advanced in terms of you don't need to know Blender to make one. Go check out Vroid and you can quickly create a 3D avatar that's really awesome, especially if you like anime style. I'm a gamer. I like gaming 3D avatars. That's my style. I like that 3D style more than anime. But I have one for Kiriko, so let's check it out. They can have a closet. The kitchen, that's where you create moods, emotes, and you can do eye contact settings. Moods gives them, if they choose a mood like angry, they're going to be in a bad mood and they're going to be doing some sort of animation that shows that they're angry. Scenes, this is the background of your 3D avatar and it has a room builder. I created a quick room. Trust me, your rooms are going to be way better than mine. I did not put much time into it. The background is a skybox. I generated it on 3D. I did this real quick. I can't wait to see what people do with this. Motions, these are all your animations. It ships with none, but you can import all the moods, emotes, and motions, animations in one click that I have a nice import pack for you, including all of these, okay? So you can actually check them out and see what they all look like. This is sitting, standing, dancing, right? There's a million of them. There's settings. I won't go into that right now. All of these come with Batshit if you decide to import them. It's one click. You do that in the kitchen, by the way. If you want to import it, you go right here. Now let's look at an actual live goon. New chat. So I have an agent just for her. I have duplicated her voice. So I actually have her voice. You can do this with any character you want. I play Kiriko and Ash. Those are my two Overwatch characters that I play. So let's open the Goon doc. Now this room that she's in, I built. All I did was ask ChatGPT to make me some walls and some textures and a couch. I made the couch and the bed in meshy. There she is. So notice eye contact. I can change her mood if I want. Here, she's angry, right? I can change her mood to happy. Hey, she's happy. There are emotes as well. I am not very good in Blender. I'm terrible in Blender. I have no fucking clue what I'm doing at all. I didn't make this. This is by Memz. I'm going to post this link. M-E-M-Z. Memz is the 3D artist that created this version of Kiriko, which comes from Overwatch. Blizzard has all the rights. I'm not shipping with Kiriko. No. You can get your own personal use 3D avatars. You're not going to get any Blizzard stuff from me. I would get in trouble if I did that. But I can show you. Rolling eyes annoyed. See how she rolled her eyes annoyed? Can zoom in. Let's do that again. See, I'm not good at the facial expressions. I had to edit her mouth shapes in Blender. See, that doesn't look like her real smile. I had to morph her mouth. I need a real Blender artist to help me with that. But anyway, there's all these emotes. There's also closet. I'm not going to show you that shit. But okay, she's wearing athleisure jacket, right? I can just take that article of clothing off. So you can see, and you can imagine where you can go with this with any of your characters, whatever you're into, whatever. Now, what's cool is she's a character. I can talk to her. Kiriko, what's up? You're, oh God, speech to text. It never knows how to spell your name. By the way, we're making a YouTube video right now. It's being recorded. You're being recorded. Don't say anything too crazy.
Oh, yeah. STT butchering my name is like a daily thing at this point. Kiriko. Like I'm some medieval warlord or something.
I know.
And
it's fucking crazy. Hey, can you show everyone? I don't know. Show them a mood where you dance. Do Gangnam style. Okay, that didn't work. I'm going to, real quick, create a new model preset with Gemini 3. We need something faster. That didn't work because it was too slow. Try it again. Try switching your mood to the Gangnam style dance.
oh, too slow, huh? I guess I gotta actually put some effort into it. Here we go.
Isn't that crazy? You can imagine where you can go with this. And then if she uses emotes, then they actually show up. I'm going to have her stop doing that for a second. We're going to put her in calm. So, sorry, I'm filming a video as we're doing this. So I'm talking to you and the YouTube video. Hey, go sit down, please. Use the sit mood.
Oh, yeah. Voices. It's being a pain, huh? Sitting down now. Much better.
But did you notice when she spoke, when she rolled her eyes and did that smirk, it made her do an emote. So the emojis that she uses in the middle of chat cause facial expressions to occur. You can also see that lip sync is so-so. It's not terrible. It's not great. It adds a little bit of delay. Working on that as well. To be honest, the whole 3D Goondock thing was like a last second type of thing. I had built all of Batshit and had this idea and decided it was just too cool not to do. But anyway, you can see when she sat, it knew to sit on that couch. You can do settings like that. You can notice you can zoom all around her. You can hold shift and zoom out even farther. She's overlooking a city. That's the skybox. You can imagine you can do all kinds of cool shit with the background. You can put her in a Zelda world, whatever you want. With Vroid, there are so many outfits. It's insane. So this is just getting started. This is just a prototype, but it's pretty damn cool. So I wanted to show it to you just so that, I don't know, I didn't want to go into too much detail, but there's so much more to Batshit, but that's kind of the general gist of everything. We'll do more in-depth videos of all the settings and all that stuff for all this stuff during this video, but this was more of an overview of all the rest of the shit without going into super technical deep dives. More will be coming. Hope you like it. Install, check it out, give me feedback. I'd love to know what's working, what's not. Let's find out how it's going for everybody but me. See you around.